And welcome everybody to another episode of Wrong Side Simulations, bringing the best content with the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake and I am a real-world flight dispatcher aiming to bring you a little more context to your flight sim viewing experience. And today, just going to be a casual, little fun flight, little Vatsim hopping from Cancun up to Miami, giving me a little bit more time and practice for some world flight, doing a few things that we covered in my recent lessons. Should be a good time. Like I said, it's gonna be casual, just a little quick hop, kind of get back in the saddle and say what's up to you guys, since haven't streamed in a little while. But hope everybody's having a wonderful conclusion to their weekend, a great Sunday evening, and yeah, hope everybody's doing well. So as always, first things first, huge shout out to all of our channel members, and that is the one thing. I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot to open a couple old browsers real quick. Open in new tab. Log in with YouTube. Bop, bop, bop. Retard. My man. Retard. Micah Messer has become a member. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome to the Wrong Side Cattle Class, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Happy belated birthday. And did you hit that 10,000 sub goal? I hope you did. But anyways, like I said, first things first. Huge shout out to all the channel members. Let me refresh this so make sure that we got Micah captured in there. There it is. All right, so huge shout out to all of our channel members. That's going to be Micah Messer, Wes Burson, Zippy Zapple, Captain Johnny Bravo, D-Champ, Mickey Mike, Dustin, David, Isaac, AJJ, Captain Nate, Kyle Lewis, Image Seeker, Marco, and Callie Simmer. Greatly appreciate every one of y'all so much for your continued support. as always with the fin content as of late, with everything going on in life. If y'all don't know, getting ready to get married next month in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. So it's been pretty gnarly trying to get everything ready for that, paying for all that good stuff. But anyways, now over to the chat. Chat looks like it's popping this early. Drew Stone, long time, big up. Hope all is well, man. All is good. Hope is great with you. JJ, what's going on, man? Great to see you. Will H is in the house. Great to see you. Callie Simmer, my dear, watching. You currently in a Waymo ride. Well, don't bother the driver with my loudness. AJ Fenari's in the house. Great to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Captain Nate, what's up, man? Jim, coño, what's up, brother? Great to see you. Micah is in the house. I need to learn how to get those sweet cinematic shots. Little sweet thing called chase plane. Although chase plane has been a huge pain in my ass recently. Seems like every so often it's having WASM crashes on its own. So then you're kind of stuck with not being able to manipulate the camera. So to fix it, I have to go uninstall FSUI PC 7, uninstall chase plane, and then reinstall FSUI PC, and then reinstall chase plane. Then it works. It's done it twice. It's been a little bit sporadic, but it has been doing it, and it's been pissing me off. So it's a trade-off, though. I love chase plane. When it's working, I love chase plane. But anyways, AJ Fenari, my man, welcome to the Wrong Side Cattle Class. Greatly appreciate the support, as always, my friend. You and Micah, welcome. Now take your asses a little seat in the back and enjoy the ride. The drinks are free tonight here on American Airlines 1102 Service 2. Miami, ay papi, papacito, all that. You know that damn, those live, or those shorts where it's like, well, in Colombia, we no say daddy, we say papi. Like, bitch, if you call me papi, like, ever, it's cringe. I don't like it. It's gross. Don't call me dad, especially when I'm inside you. Oh, man. Micah, congrats, dude. That is awesome. Very happy to hear it. Very well deserved. Gray shirt. Welcome, welcome, my friend. Long time. Hope you're doing well. I'm on Vatsim trying to get out of Miami. It's kind of a mess. Oh, Lord. Well, I got some extra gas. I know there's some weather down there. I got some extra gas. Got an alternate just in case we got to do some holding, that kind of stuff. One thing I do want to practice today, we'll see if ATC will give it, but I want to practice an RNAV approach into Miami. There's a few special things that you've got to do in the 7.3. They're very different from the Airbus. Some extra steps. So thanks to Captain Nate for teaching me that in our World Flight Training lesson numero 7, or maybe it was 6. I can't remember. But so hopefully I can kind of display that for you guys and show y'all the few extra steps that have to be done. A little bit different from some other airplanes, well, at least the Airbus. But anyways, I don't want to waste too much of your time. Crystal's getting her lashes done. I left my car there for her so she can drive it home. I Ubered so I could hurry up and get home and try to get this streaming because we haven't streamed in a minute. So let's get to it. Battery. Ground power. And we'll treat this like the first flight of the day. I don't think that's going to stay. Yeah, because they're not aligned. Why does it do that? Now it's out of whack. Alright. I'll get that down on this side. There we go. Does it work? Works. Cool. Looks good. Alright, coming on down to the box. We'll tell the airplane where we're at. FMC, positioning it. We are in Cancun. Go over to GPS. Copy that over to the scratch pad, drop that into the IRS.
Runway awareness. Okay. Feet.
That's done. That's checked. I'll get close this time. The last time I did a little flight by myself, I accidentally pulled the daggum engine fire suppression, whatever you want to call that. I don't think we're going to be in any controlled airspace on the way out of here, and we just lost Havana. So 22.8 it will be. Why is that not? Com transfer. Yeah, why that not work? I haven't changed nothing. There it goes. 22.8. We'll leave that in standby. Down here, we'll go into guard. Zero out the nav radios, so we're not picking up any goofiness. And while we're here too, we'll go ahead and put in the ILS for runway 12 right in Cancun in the event that we lost an engine. Frequency is 111.1. Cool, that's set. Free and 0.
TCAS test pass.
Glide slope. Pull up.
Still not
Wind
ready
shear.
yet.
Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
Alright, 125. Both sides. Two 984. Alright, sweet. So we don't have anybody to give us a clearance. It still says. You sure? Oh, it's these guys. Alright. So we'll just put everything in ourselves. Throw some gas on this airplane. Block fuel is going to be 17.8. With a payload of 123.2. Cool. I'll come on down to the box. Share the screen. Feel good fuel, yes sir. Especially with all those bands coming off of that low, that potential tropical cyclone. Milda, whatever her name is. 18 departures. I think Tower is doing PDC, but not sure. Still waiting on clearance. Ah, yikes. Tower just noted right out of this. Shit, you probably would have to. Plane Nuts, what's up, man? Great to see you. Welcome, welcome. All right, Cancun, headed to Miami, papacito. We're American 1102. We are flying on Virtual American and Pilot's Life. Departing out of here, we're going to be on 12 left, and we're going to be on the Noodle 1 Bravo. Over to our route from Noodle, Uniform Victor 106. Podon. Almost sounds Cajun. Podon. Podon. UG765. Maxim. And then the arrival. RNAV 9 is what I want. We'll see if we get it. On the Sandbar 3. Maximum transition. And on the Sandbar, runway 9. Expect the ILS or RNAV runway 9 approach or radar vectors to final approach course. Since it's Vatsim, I'm going to leave the vectors in there. So just execute off of that. And we'll step through just to make sure everything looks not dumb. Cool. Looks good on that side. Leg and grits. So I'll tell you what, we'll actually go ahead and join that up. Alright, so that's all good to go. We're going to be cruising at 37,000 feet. Net plan fuel is 17.8. Zero fuel weight 123.2. Reserve fuel 45 minutes is 3.4. If we include our alternate, that's going to make it 5.7. Cost index 69 giggity. Top climb wind 060 at 6. And this is where I gotta do math. ISA is negative 56 minus 9. So what is that? Negative 48 or some shit like that. I don't know. It could be exact. Whatever. Execute N1 limits. Let's do some takeoff calculations. So our gross takeoff weight on the OFP is 140.5. Apply the weather, call it dry. And we've got TO1 48. Takeoff flaps 5. It's going to give us a trim setting of 4.9. And our V speeds is 141, 142, 148. Sweet. Drag that back down here just in case we need it. Now over to the MCP. V2 is 148. Runway heading out of here is going to be 125. And then let's see. Noodle, we don't have any. There's no like top of climb or anything. Some other fixes have altitudes associated with the transition off of the SID, but this one doesn't. Not this, not Noodle, whatever it is. So we'll just set 9,000 for now. Get that APU fired up. And while we're waiting on that, just check on chat real quick, and then we'll hit the departure brief. Need to get the Cancun Center? Yeah, man. I mean, it's not the best in the world, but Cancun's a fun little place to fly. It's always hazy, too. I shot an RNAV into here a couple nights ago, and I didn't pick up the approach lights until about 100 feet from minimums, which made it a good time. Look at Drew dropping in, Mitar, my man. Let's see. So we got current winds of 110 at 6 knots, 7 statute miles, a few at 1500, which is typical in Cancun. Like almost any day you ever look at a Mitar in Cancun, there's some sort of layer at 1500 feet. I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen a dispatcher plan a flight into Cancun without at least Cozumel as a precautionary alternate because of the 1500 feet. If you get a ceiling below 2,000 feet, then it's requiring. Temperature 31, 2.25, altimeter 2984. Good weather. Hatchet. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Welcome. Great to see you, dude. I don't know why I said thank you, but my brain kind of drifted off. I thought of something in the middle of that, and my brain went to the right. And there's Crystal. Stand by, guys. Alright, guys. Zippy, what up, man? Actually, almost hit you up. Like I thought about you and doing a shared cockpit stream. Then I did the math on what time I'd be starting and what time it'd be at like where you're at. And figured it'd be way too late, so I didn't bother you with it. Speaking of, I do want to make it daylight a little bit longer. All right. So let's see. Why is this not working? Hey dude, don't you be pulling my fucking camera down. Shithead dog. Waiting for OBS as if it's not working. Restart that, see what it does. J Queen, what I do? Good afternoon to you. When you get the new puppy, picking her up next weekend. Super excited. Already got her some little training treats. Sounds good, man. Yeah, I should have texted you, but it was gonna be like 3 hours ago. And I knew it was gonna take a while to get this thing started. So, all right. Let's see. Nope, still ain't working. Piece of shit. Have to do it with the mouse like the peasant that I am. Alrighty, so little departure briefs. Me right seat takeoff, aircraft type 737-800 tail strike avoidance. Gonna be flying our filed route on the NVIDIA whatever departure Noodle 1 Bravo. We'll take off on a heading of 125 and make a left turn at UN 415 and so on and so forth. After that, as filed. No NOTAMs to mention. Got good weather. Terrain's no factor as well. We are going to take off of 1-2 left. So we'll push back, nose to the left, and taxi out Charlie to what is this? Definitely don't want to go that way. Can you not see parking with 10-9E? Is that all parking? Commercial apron T4. Alright, whatever, cool. There are taxiways here though, so we'll call it Echo 2. So anyways, Charlie, Echo 2, Alpha, Alpha 8, short of 1-2 left. We got one hot spot. After landing on runway 12 right, 30 left, must vacate runway completely, crossing holding points of the runway until taxiway Charlie, whatever. For our aborts and abnormals, below 80 knots be my decision to reject. Complete stop, set the parking brake, call flight center stations, will analyze situation, call for any ECAM actions, or correction, any actions or emergency evacuation checklists as required. After 80 knots, we'll abort for a fire of any kind, engine fail, low level wind shear, or anything that makes us feel like the aircraft's unsafe for takeoff. At B1, if we pop an engine, we're going to go flying. Engine fail procedures, fly runway heading. We'll speed up, clean up around 1500, and sort out the issue and come back to 1-2 right, which is pre-tuned in the nav radios. All goes to plan. We're going to fly the Noodle departure as briefed. Man, that's really about it. So aside from that, I keep hitting my stream deck. I keep forgetting it's not working right now. Pre-flight checklist. Interior and exterior inspections complete. Circuit breakers checked. Nav and display switches normal and auto. Passenger signs on. Window heat on. Pressurization panel. No, engine bleed air switches are on. Pressurization panel set. Pressurization mode selector is in auto. Mode control panel set. Flight director switches are on. Oxygen mask checked. Altimeters 2984 cross check. Flight nav instruments are checked. Warning and annunciator lights are checked. Speed brake is down. Take off warning, check and close, instart levers, cut off, stab trim, cutout switches are normal. Fire warnings checked, radios and transponders. Man, we'll just set something random. Are set. Radars off, rudder and aileron trim free and 0. Park and brake is set. Windows close and lock. Flight attendant briefs complete. Departure brief complete. Logbook QRH is on board. Fuel required is 17.8. On board 18. I'll recycle this. Actually, that should come back when we get the hydraulics on. Cool. So pre-flight checklist is complete. Ah, the brake was. Why ain't my brake setting? Bro. Oh, because of fucking rudders. Alright. That's why. Okay. Orla. I already told it to. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see. Let's get caught up here a little bit. Been up since 2 a.m. Jesus, you need a nap. Yeah, man, we can't wait either. Definitely be putting her on the stream. Instead of hand flying, we'll be hand holding little baby girl. Vaughn Williams, how's it going, my friend? Welcome. Great to see you, dude. And Chris, hey, hey. Great to see you, my friend. Hope everybody's doing well. You can, yeah. Yeah, it's just like muscle memory verbiage from the departure brief in that airplane. Nabil, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Boeing stream, yes, sir. Yep, getting ready for a little world flight. So doing a little practice, just to kind of stay in the airplane a bit. Yeah, man, I love the Boris sound pack. We're gonna go nose to the left. All right, let's see. Just push back checklist. Everything's ready to go. All right. Beacons on. Brakes released. Cleared. Push. Nose to the left. What the fuck, man? Why does this keep turning off? Hang on, guys. I'm getting y'all the I wonder if the dog messed it up somehow. Maybe it'll stay on this time. There we go. Alright, let's roll them. Starting 2. I'm going to try to do a single engine taxi. I haven't really practiced those much. I got up for work. Don't have to work tonight, so I just stay up. Got 2 flights done. Put a big dent in the yard. Hey, there you go. That's a good day right there. I was trying to decide if I wanted to get the yard done today or do this. And then it started raining, and I was like, well, decision's made for me. Hey Nate, you're still watching, right? Let me know if you're still watching. I want to make sure that I do this single engine correct, because we talked about it in our training, but we didn't really do it. And I went through the expanded startup and after start, and it wasn't like super duper clear. All right. See, let's go. We still got the dual. It's the only way I can get that dual message to go away. Alright, Nate, so remind me, for single engine taxi, auto, so obviously like when everything's normal, right, we'll go auto, auto, auto. But in this case, what? It's muted, not talking. Oh, in Discord. And we got that split. This isn't the right configuration, I wouldn't think. ISO closed, APU bleed on. To start one, left pack. Closed left pack. ISO closed. APU bleeds on. To start number one. Close. Oh yeah, and then to start number one, close left. Yeah, got it. So since the ISO valve's closed, well, we have dual bleed, right? But we're not damaging anything because the valve is closed. That's right. Okay, that was the part I was struggling with. I thought that was the case. That there's not gonna be any damage or anything as long as we got the isolation valve closed. Sweet. And then for the rest of the stuff, like the gens, probe heat, all that, does that come on after the first engine start, or can we go ahead and roll through the right side of those, since we'll recover in the delayed after start? Aside from that, let's see, 4.8 that's 5. Watch that coming back. I'm just gonna do it. So pop. Boom. AP stays on. Cool. After start checklist, generators on, propane on, any ice, all pressure panel set, recall. Obviously you're gonna get some stuff. Just check the auto brakes RTO. Text checklist. So close AP's fine. After you start one, do the delayed after start checklist. Right, so with the delayed after start checklist, am I doing, you do the normal after start flow when number 2 is started. So that's what's confusing me, right? If I do the normal after start flow, oh, I see what you're saying, never mind. Okay, it just clicked, got it. Cool, we're good. Alright, so taxi checklist. Flaps 555. Green light. Takeoff speeds 41, 42, 48. Thrust TO1 48. Stab trim 4.9 set. Flight controls checked. Taxi checklist is complete. Can't. Come on. There we go. Couldn't get the right PTT to assign. Cancun ground. American 1102. Just pushed off gate 32. Taxiing runway 12 right via Charlie Echo 2 Alpha. Alpha 8. Cancun. When you thinking of another stream? No clue, to be honest. If I didn't have the yard tomorrow, maybe tomorrow before I go to work. But I gotta hit the yard. Atmosphere looking really nice here, so I appreciate it. I'm enjoying it, if I must say so myself. Wrong side, which chase plane camera view is that when it follows? That's the that is the flyby. You just have to do it below 20 knots. If you do it above 20 knots, it will put the camera like way further, way too far away. Guys, if you can, if you don't mind, please smash that like button. Definitely helps with the algorithm, especially as sparse I've been streaming lately, and would greatly appreciate it, especially if you enjoy these views. Yeah, boy. He's a sexy. Alright. Oh, that way, that way. Alright, delayed after start checklist. Generators on. Anti-ice is off. Air conditioning panel set. Recall is checked. Clear on right. Right now, brief. No changes in the weather. Departing off 12 left on the Noodle 1 Bravo departure, Noodle transition. We'll be LNAVing off the ground to our first fix of UN 415. And no departure frequency. Should be no restrictions. And no restrictions. Doing the whole southwest taxi, yeah, a little bit. We're at 20 knots right now. We're playing during taxi. Yeah, I agree. 100%. I think it's one of my favorites, to be honest. Alright, clear left and right. Before takeoff checklist. Runway position, runway 12 left, full lengths confirmed inside and outside. Flaps 5-5, green light. Nav brief is complete. Takeoff warnings checked. Or takeoff warning, yeah, checked. Auto throttle's armed. Start switch is continuous. Transponder is TARA 51075 and acknowledged. Cancun traffic, American 1102 is going to be departing off runway 12 left, exiting the airspace to the northeast on the Nudo 1 Bravo, Cancun.
Approaching 12 left.
Give likes or I don't give you guys saucy stuff. There you go. This shouldn't really change the game 100%, man. It's one of the biggest things that keeps me coming back. Clear on final, hopefully. It's a little hazy out there. Clear down the runway. We're heading
on
125.
runway 12 left.
That's right.
Airspeed alive.
Okay. 8 knots.
V1. Rotate. Positive ring.
Gear up. LNAV. Son of a bitch. There goes. Fucking auto throttle won't. Or auto. Yeah, auto throttle. Disconnected on the takeoff roll around 80 knots. So I just max powered it. Flaps 1. And flaps up after takeoff. Cancun traffic, American 1102 is clear. Runway 12 left, exiting the airspace to the northeast on the Nudo 1 departure. Cancun. Alright, after takeoff checklist, we'll do it loud for you guys. Flaps are up. Landing gear up and off. Packs. Our auto engine bleeds are on. Pressurization panel is checked. Engine start switches. Auto, no, we don't have auto in our airplane. And the APU is on after takeoff. Sexy, ain't it? Go back to hand flying. Turn the autopilot on so I can do the after takeoff. Sorry if that's loud for you guys. We'll turn that down. 8 for 9. Let's keep it going. Take it to our final. In 1 VNAV speed. And 10,000, go. Command B, command. Turn off all the lights because I'm flying on Virtual American and the pilot's life, and that's what it tracks is 10,000. In our world flight SOP, retractables would come off, but the wing and all these would stay on. The fixed and the takeoff runway or turn off. All right. Now we can kind of settle in and relax a little bit. Love the mismatched color on the nose. Good eye. That's why I love this livery. So if y'all didn't catch it, there is a kind of a mismatch radome. You can see that there. I think even some of the cowlings are like that. Yeah, a little bit lighter. Gives the airplane some character. Oh, Crystal's calling. One sec, yeah. Alright. Chris was asking what kind of pizza I wanted. Get all my stuff set up for the approach. That way I don't have to really worry about doing it later on. We can focus more on you guys. Alright, let's catch up. And Immersion FX aren't fantastic. Same. I love it whenever like taking off or shooting approach, or like flyby mode, or like window camera or something, can see the effects. Really no rush to reinstall 2024. I don't know, man. 2024 is getting there though. I mean, there's definitely some features like chase planes you can't get, and the effects we were talking about, but it's not bad. And it fucking loads so much faster. Anytime parallel pings on the Discord, I get excited hoping it's chase plane ready for 24, but no. Yeah, I bet it's going to be a while before that. But can you imagine Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 with Bluebird Simulation 7.5 with chase plane and effects? It would be legit. Alright, there is transition now to climb checklist, standard, standard, and standard. Cross check. Like it. Climb checklist is complete. $2020 greater than 2024. To some degree. There's definitely pros and cons. Obviously 2020's had so much more time to get developed and kind of iron out the wrinkles. Yeah, I agree, Callie, on the sounds. Boris is definitely the man. Faux show. The aviation stuff is good. Yeah, it is. But I prefer silky smooth over J Aviation. Sure it's not too loud. If I need a livery, he's my go-to. That, oh yeah, they're awesome too. Yeah, and look, and of course Silky. That's right. You got good taste. Yeah, Silky stuff for everything else. So Same Tensions did something interesting today, flying from EGLL to EDF or EDDF, and on approach put me on hold because it said another pilot had emergency and needed priority landing. Huh, that is kind of cool. That is pretty neat. I didn't know it could do that. If there's multiple runways though, should maybe put them on the longest one and put you on the other one. But maybe, I guess in the real world they probably would put arrivals to hold. I mean, depending on what the flow is, airport configuration, and that kind of stuff. It's really just case dependent. The thing that I hate most about 2020 though is the lack of like thunderstorms. But for example, what's this? I gotta work on my window views. So for example, let's see, big charts. So we got all this weather right here over the Keys, right, coming into the Glades. I guarantee you, we won't see shit. We won't see any lightning. Nothing that's indicative of thunderstorms. The tops will be low. It'll be pretty, like, nothing going on, right? And that's what drives me nuts. At Pamper, we gotta be at or above 5230, so we would pretty much be like in the mix of that stuff when we get here. And I bet you, like, it ain't nothing. It's just kind of frustrating. Yep, there's Crystal. But yes, that's my issue. One of my biggest issues with 2020 is that. It's frustrating. Dadgummit, man! Every bit of Vatsim that we had on is now gone. Of course. What up, Sucky Dope? You don't need to go outside, do you? Hello, Side Cam. Should we do, let's see. Copy that. And let's paste here. Cool. Now you can see a little bit of everything. I'm gonna see if this dog needs to go out. He is a chronic pisser in the houser. Actually, before I do that though, let me catch up. Otherwise, we know it's gonna be forever before I respond. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, almost panicked, but then realized I was in the bus, so relatively easy to do. Yeah, 100%. Jason, how's it going, my friend? Nightcap, do you ever come across your Microsoft Flight Sim freeze randomly? Yeah, from time to time. Usually it's when it's loading in a third-party airport. That's typically when. And then if I'm doing a shared cockpit flight, if the other person's computer or sim freezes, then mine will hit a quick freeze with them. That's really about it for me. Saw lightning in which one, AJ? Oh, 2020. Well, good. That's a little, that makes me feel better. Better see something. I'm pissed. I might even put it back to real time. It'll be getting dark. Delta fan, what's up, man? Yeah, I wish I had better cloud structure. Agree. 24 definitely does, but 2020, not so much. Had some lightning, thunderstorms, but it's definitely not as intense as real life. Yeah, and the tops are never like higher than like 20,000 feet. And on thunderstorms like this, the tops are going to be probably between 30 and 45,000 depending on the cell. When are you saying 2024 has higher tops on thunderstorms? I didn't know that. Yep. From what I've seen, yeah. A lot higher. A lot more realistic from what I've seen. Ugh. One sec, guys. Make sure this... You already pissed in the house once today while we were gone. He's 17. He's like a 90-year-old man, so... We're going to start putting diapers on him soon. Come on, let's go outside. Go. Hey, shithead, go outside. Come on, waiting on you. Ain't much going on in that old noggin of his. Turn the party like... Picking up dinner, so I'm gonna light a candle so the house smells good when she, gonna be burning a little marshmallow fire. I would highly recommend it. It's at whatever the fuck it's called, Bath and Body Works. I almost said Bed Bath and Beyond. Then before that, I almost said Bass Pro Shop. That letter sucks. Has anybody started putting out their fall decor yet? We just decorated the house for fall last night. Got the house all cozy. Got fucking pumpkins everywhere. I could probably show it to y'all. In fact, I gotta turn on the outside decorations. Come on, Soap. Come on, dude, you slow. Slow, man. All right. It has good candles that are cheaper. Okay. Crystal has like points and shit with Bath and Body Works. I'm gonna buy a couple candles and then like I'll get a free body wash. Smells real good that I use, and she gives it to me. Put pumpkins outside by the front door. That's about it so far. Are they real pumpkins or fake pumpkins? And do you carve pumpkins? Put up some fair lights to give my room a nicer vibe, but no decorations. Gotcha. I got some in the backyard. I don't think we have an IKEA anywhere close to my house. I just let my black cat sit by the window. Our neighbors do the same. Gotta show me your guitars, man. Keep seeing them back there. Yeah. Got a Martin, 2 Taylors, and then a hand-me-down nylon. So let's see. Let's see if I can't show y'all. I'll have to show you all the outside stuff from Google Photos. See how well this works. So I still got to put the tubs. Has all of our fall stuff in it. Still got to put those back up. But that was our front door decor for last year. And there's an ugly coax cable that dangles from. You know, I'm gonna put that there to cover it up. So we got that. That pumpkin was also front door last year, but not no mo. So just like it. You know, we got some little fake fall leaves, little pumpkins. Hey there, all that stuff. Got that fireside, marshmallow fireside rolling. The pumpkin waffles or whatever the hell it's called. That one smells nice. And then Crystal set this up last night. Looks pretty good. Got a little lit up pumpkin over there. My dog is getting stuck. She's trying to get to me. She's needy. Little happy fall, y'all type pillow. And needy dog standing between my legs. That's the old man right there. Now welcome to my home. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you know, we add a little bit, but we go a lot more in on the Christmas stuff. Christmas is a lot more our jives. And then, like I was saying, I got the backyard little party lights. Y'all can maybe see the little grass is like sticking up a little bit on that fence. That means it's time to mow. I try to keep my grass like pretty slick. Bella says hello. She always has to. I hit my stand on the table, so she thought somebody's here. She always has to me or be in between my leg. Yeah, right there. Look, she pushes herself right through, right between my legs. Oh, goof girl. Man, Succo's old ass. So there we go. A little bit of fall. Oh yeah. Got the vibes, got the vibes. I'm telling you, that can will be smelling good. Alright, Succo, don't be tripping. Oh shit. Oh, Key West has ATC on. Now, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all outside. We'll put a little bit more effort into the outside stuff. I wanted to get a wreath. She didn't want to. So this is what we got. We got some little pumpkins, little hay bales. These are like little battery fake lanterns from Hobby Lobby. Pretty much all that shit's from Hobby Lobby. Got that little plant last night. Should bloom up. Pretty real yellow and pretty. And this was the shit that replaced the one that's inside. I got other pictures. But yeah, you know, just trying to make the house a little different. Kind of make it a little bit happier. Whatnot. Oh, Callie's got them real pumpkins. Very nice, very nice. Are you gonna carve a penis into your pumpkin? Because nothing's funnier than penises. You know. Watching Republic do engine run up, and I always wonder how much power do they apply while doing the run ups. You know, I don't know. I know a man I can ask. Hey, quick question for someone in my chat. Period. If you know. Period. When doing high power engine run-ups, about how much power roughly is being applied? Question mark. Guys, give me one sec. I gotta go check my car. Crystal learning how to back my Tesla into the garage, and it's a pretty tight fit, so she wants me to make sure it's in far enough. She needs to get one of those. Yeah. Yep. All right. Maybe someday I'll be able to sit here and kick it. So, anyways, Callie, but do you carve your pumpkins, or do you just put like put uncarved pumpkins out? Crystal made me carve pumpkins with her last year. They were dead very quick, like rotten, thanks to the heat. Just looking at the GOES east views of Humberto picture perfect hurricane. Let's see if we can't take a look. Probably in the basin. Hurricane Humberto. Oh yeah, look at that eye. Is that how you look at it, plain nuts? I use long wave infrared whenever it's nighttime. Can't get a visible. Bro, look at that. There's nighttime. And when morning time rolls around, it'll pop back up about now. Dude, weather's crazy, man. Crazy. Oh wow. So on the question of what kind of thrust is being set for engine runs, I asked the man, the myth, the legend, V1, and for ice sheddings, 50% on the CO, 60% on the Neo, and then for like a maintenance engine high power run up, it's going to be it can go all the way up to full thrust, but only one engine at a time. starting to get that rotation. You can see it. This is going to make the next few days of work not very fun, but I am glad that it's cutting out. Top of drops about 100 miles or so. They don't carve the outside ones, gotcha. And which also makes sense too, right? Like, it's still pretty warm in SoCal. So they probably just get nasty real quick like ours did last year. I use the NOAA website, gotcha. Uses visible in the day and IR at night. Nice. Yeah, I use Radar Mega so much, I'm so familiar with it, and I just go straight to that. Oh, the man popped in himself. Thumbnails 10. Hey, that was like as rushed of a thumbnail as I can make it. I just got the quickest screenshot and made a little quick edit so I can hurry up and get this thing going. But appreciate it, man. And good to see you as always. Mick said, what do you use to mount your FMS and throttle? Is that a desk? No, it is a little custom box that I built. Everything can actually be pulled out. As far as the FMS goes, I found a couple angled mounts on Etsy. They're 3D printed, and what's really cool about it is I can, instead of having to like, I mounted the mounts to the box. That way I can swap out. Oh hell, I hit the trim and the auto throttle. And there we go. Okay, the trim wheel's like right next to it, so I touched it. Yeah, I can just pick it up and swap them out with. Like the other day, I had to do some left seat flying for Foreflight, and so this is the captain's FMS or CDU. So I just swapped them. It's got a little groove for the cable. And then now I've got the captain's side next to me, and if I'm going to fly Airbus, I can just unplug it, plug in the Airbus ones, and then set it in. They're pretty expensive for what they are. Not like throwing shade, but the dude that makes them on Etsy is from Australia. Charges quite a lot for what it is, but the functionality makes it worth it. He's also got a couple other little 3D printed things where like you can set the devices on their side, and like it'll hold them up vertically. So like if you need it, like storage kind of thing, right? I wanted to get 2 of them, so I could have the 4, because I've got 2 for the 737, 2 for the 777, 2 for the Airbus. That way I could, like, the ones I'm not using, put them up and let them, you know, sit safely vertically. It charges like $77, and it's a piece of plastic. And I just can't from a I don't know, from like, this is the concept of it, I guess. So I haven't gotten them, but yeah. So as far as this box goes, in the box, so I have like it's a wooden frame that I originally made for Airbus. So it's painted gray with black trim like the Airbus, and so I can place those in. And then when I do the 7.3, I have the 7.3 throttle mounted to, it's probably hard to see, but without unplugging it. But I have it bolted down to a piece of wood that's also painted and fits in, so I can just slide it in. The throttle's not moving around. When I'm done with it, unplug it, pull it out, and then go grab my Airbus put it in, plug it in. So I try to make everything somewhat modular and interchangeable. So it'll be easy to swap out. Cause nothing's worse than like having to swap tons of stuff out. Ain't got no ATC, so the good side of that is we can shoot the RNAV and get a little practice in doing that. Cool, that's what they were doing one at a time, but it was mostly the one they were working on, which was number 2. Gotcha, that would make sense. Of course, about to throw down on the Packers. There you go. Did you have an LSU pity party last night, right? No. I was busy decorating the front door, or the front porch with crystal. We decorated the house for fall last night. So, going into the fourth quarter, I was doing that. I had a feeling. I honestly felt like we were going to lose that game. This entire week I've been thinking about it. So I wasn't surprised, wasn't shocked. Played exactly how I thought we would play. And, so, you know, I just like focused on the marshmallow fireside candle that we had lit. And the cozy vibes in the house. And it was a lot better than finishing watching the game. And if it answers your question anymore, the RGB light bar that goes across in my Tesla, I changed it from purple to green. Oh, these motherfuckers. Changed it to green. Like Monster Energy looking. How do they say that in the South? Bless your heart. You know, but that whole bless your heart thing, like, it goes both ways. To me, it depends on the tone or the context. You can either say it sarcastically or you can say it, like, legitimately. Like, I'll have somebody at work bitch about something that genuinely sucks. I'm like, oh, bless your heart. Like, that sucks. But I genuinely mean it. Then I can have a dispatcher who, like, I don't know, bitch about something else. Like, oh, why do I have one flight more than another? Oh, bless your heart. Like, so much work. Boo-hoo. Be happy you got a job. Because not everybody's going to have jobs before too long. So, at least for me, bless your heart goes both ways. I get it, and the only reason why I point this out, because I get into this shit all the time with my crew scheduling managers. They try to say it to me in a smart-ass way. I'm like, look, it goes both ways. Kenny! Doing good, man. How are you doing? Since V1 you weren't here, I'll show you the hard work that Crystal and I did last night. It's the front door. Got some little Hobby Lobby, I mean, pretty much everything in here is from Hobby Lobby. Got some battery powered little lanterns. There you go with the light on. Definitely gotta have this sign. There's so many peddlers coming through here trying to sell shit. It's so obnoxious. I gotta work on these cameras. Alright, so we are starting to pick up a little bit of weather on radar, as we were talking about a while ago. On the arrival, we've got some thunderstorms, and with this being 2020, curious to see if we'll see anything. So to increase our chances, go to live time. When we get a little bit closer, like when we get past the weather, we'll make it back to like dusk. Cause no, it's not worth the shit. Y'all can't see nothing. When we're flying at night. V1, if you stick around, I'll show you what you got to do to shoot an RNAV approach in this airplane. It's a little different than the old bus. Top drop's coming. We have no ATC on, so bottom altitude's 4,000. Go ahead and set that. Alright, so we'll brief it up real quick. So we're planning the RNAV GPS runway 9 into Miami, charts 12-3, effective 23 March of 2023. Our final approach course is 92 degrees. Intercept the glide path 1,500 feet at INS. Decision altitude on the LNAV VNAV, because the 737 doesn't have SBAS or WAS, therefore no LPV. LNAV VNAV is going to be 426. Come back up to the top. Touchdown zone elevation is 8 feet. MSA 2,900 feet. Transition level 18,000 feet. If we go missed, climb to 800. Climbing right, turn to 3,000. Direct the VKZ VOR and hold. Continue to climb and hold to 3,000. Got a standard 30-degree glide slope. Minimals for this approach 200.5. Current weather. Wind 040 at 6, 10 statute miles. Temperature 27, dew point 22, 2982. Nothing in the remarks. 2982. Runway 9, got the high intensity runway lights, centerline lights, approach lights, PAPI on the left, 30-degree glide path. Which corresponds with the where's the damn dog? Glide path. Runway's groove, RBR's reporting 150 feet wide on the runway once we land. Pizza guy must be here. Be a left-hand turn off. Jump off, hopefully by Tango 7. Maybe uniform if I suck tonight. Bunch of hot spots. Got runway 30 cross. Don't care to go read all that shit, so any questions, throw it at me. But anyways, gonna be flaps 30 with a VRF 143, auto brake level 3, right seat landing, 737-800 for tail strike avoidance, and no significant NOTAMs, and no restrictions on the star either. Coming on down. Alright, Cowboys. Kick in, off. I'm out. Push our LSU fans. That's funny. I must only be on the receiving end of the sarcastic version. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only nice person that will say it in a nice way. Guys, again, if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button. Definitely helps with the algorithm and all that kind of stuff. And we're about to take a little practice shooting an RNAV approach into Miami. Papacito. Mi amore, eso. The winglet shadow on the nose makes it look like it's smiling. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Nate's being a bad influence and telling me to fly. Well, go fucking fly, man. Well, I don't know. It's super late your time. Maybe don't. Maybe pop some ZQuil. Can we get donuts in the terminal? Well, I don't know. I couldn't tell you because Captain's sitting over there. Okay. Uh-oh. Captain's gone. Disappeared. We're by our lonesome. What's up, Soki? What you doing, Bubba? Nothing. Just coming here to see what you're doing. Cowgirls don't cry. So far, I haven't seen anything for lightning outside. Weather would be out this direction based off of the live position. Obviously, the weather's going to be a little bit behind, so it would be further out in front of us. So here we are. There's the weather. Yeah, like looking at this, you would not think anything of thunderstorms. At all. Which one was that, Plain Nuts? Cowgirls Don't Cry? Little Brooks and Dunn. I guess painting some stuff out that way. But not much. This is exactly where the weather would be. Yeah, man, me too. I like the one, I think it's in a, what's it, Etsy? No. Yeah, it's an Etsy advertisement, I think. Some sort of advertisement for like jewelry. It's like a woman's buckle type necklace thing. But anyways, it's Lainey Wilson singing Reba's part. And it sounds real good. Old Lainey can sing. Still no ATC. Up ahead looks questionable. I haven't heard a single person on 22.8 this whole flight. Cowgirls don't cry. Wes, what's up, man? Good evening. How's it going? How's the weekend? Popping in just in time. Starting our approach here in a little bit. I wanted to camp down here back when I lived in South Florida. All down this beach you can camp. And then when I was on Google looking at pictures and stuff, saw there were saltwater crocodiles, and I changed my mind. I said, no, I'm good. Good, Wes. Glad to hear it. Same here. Bum 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 bum. Alrighty, there is 18. Descent checklist. Altimeters 2982 cross check. Minimums Barrow 426. Landing data flaps 30 VREF 143. Approach briefs complete. Auto brakes level 3. Seatbelt signs are on. Pressurization panel is set. And recall is checked. Descent checklist. Miami traffic, American 1102s, descending 16,500 on the Sandbar 3. We'll be coming into Miami from the southwest, and we'll be switching to CTAP as we get a little bit closer to Miami. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I believe. Yep. George Strait's got a good song. I think it's called I Believe. I enjoy that one. I wish like there wasn't copyright stuff on here. We could just play whatever we wanted to play. How are y'all liking this like little vertical where you can see both my face and my shit? The bottom one could be bigger. See more. Is that covering too much, or would y'all rather have it there where it was? I really like this KUXIU condensed overhead panel thingy, but I will say the rotary knobs are not the best. Sometimes you gotta feel like 3 clicks to get one function rather than it functioning every time. Like I have my left one set to my nav display range, so left reduces it, right increases it. But sometimes I gotta like hit it a few times. Now I won't have to do that much longer because wind wing EFIS panels for both sides will be coming in soon. Also got the Airbus throttle. I think I'm gonna start, depending on what happens with work and job and stuff, I'll get some T-slot and kind of build out a little center pedestal frame so that whenever transponders and radios and all that stuff come in, kind of start building that out modularly. And then I'm gonna put it into some sort of a boxer casing to build as like a center pedestal. Got some traffic, about 9,000 feet low. Looks like somebody else on the approach as well. There's nobody's responding on Unicom. We'll switch over to CTAF. What the fuck is she doing? Alright, got the traffic out there. It's no factor. Alright, here comes 10,000. It's a quick little tidbit. For an RNAV approach, we need to go to prog page, nav status, page 2. Get out of here. And then DME update and VOR update, we'll turn those off. And that is to avoid any position shift. Also, as a little side note, in our alternates, I've got Palm Beach.
Miami traffic.
Set it to missed approach.
1256 crossing runway 8 right. Traffic,
Alrighty, approach checklist. Flight and nav instruments.
Miami traffic, Caribbean at 1256.
Verified,
taxi,
cabin
runway 8
notification is complete. Altimeters 2982 is cross-checked. Miami traffic, American 1102s descending 8,700 on the Sandbar 3, arrival coming in from the southwest. And we'll call whenever we're turning final on runway 9, Miami. Looks good like this? Sounds good. Just don't know how much I can really see, especially like if you're on your phone. Then you probably can't see much.
Miami traffic, Caribbean 1256, clear of 8 left.
Clear of your butthole.
Miami traffic, Cooper 5150 is descending to the Coastal 3 arrival and will be
Coastal
landing
3.
runway 8 right.
I've got traffic 4,400 feet low, this guy. At first on TCAS, it looked like he was going the same direction as me. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. My man, Dorsim CFI, what's up, dude? Good evening, guys. If you don't follow your Sim CFI, I don't know what you're doing in this life. Real world RJ pilot, awesome dude. Got to meet him at Expo, and he be getting some good hardware. So also go check out his channel if you don't already. I'm sure all of you do. Because the dude is dope. The dude is dope. Phone looks good if you put it in full. Okay, good. I like it. All right, let's. I'm gonna slow her on down. Flight control replays, freezing it up. In this light, there you go.
Tango American 22445, question mark down Delta 51 Mary.
Hello, alright. Let's go flaps 2. Alright, 5 for 4. So now what we need to do, since we're going to be on RNAV, we can't arm the approach until we are straight in. You can tell that by how the line turns solid. So when it's solid, so from leg on in, it's straight in. And that's when we can arm the approach. And we're going to go ahead and set the altitude. I'm gonna see, minimums are 426. You can do touchdown zone plus like 100, 200 feet. I'm gonna do just above minimums, that way I can't accidentally bust mins. Miami traffic, American 1102 is on about a 15-mile final, runway 9, Miami. Flaps 5. Runway's in sight. We can now arm the approach. Final approach course. Show off that descent rate, kind of catch up the glide path. Glide path. Alright, so now that it's captured, we can set the missed approach altitude. The threat with an RNAV approach is if you don't capture the glide path, or if the airplane meets your MCP altitude before capturing the glide path, then it will stop and level off at that altitude. And you don't want to do that. Seven miles out, let's go. Gear down.
2500.
Arm spoolers, flaps 15. Clear to land. Flaps 25. And flaps 30, landing checklist. Landing gear, down, flaps, 30, 30 green lights, speed brake, arm, restart switches, continuous, landing checklist complete. Miami traffic, American 1102, 5 mile final, runway 9, Miami. I'm gonna kill this light if I can, if it works. Yeah. The hell with you? Oh. Ah! I thought it was ATC hitting me up. It's a private message. Alright, 1,000 feet, stable. Come on, baby. Stop freezing up. Probably loading in all that
Approaching 09.
scenery down there on the beach.
Approaching minimums. 400. Minimums.
Continue.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Speed brakes up. Hey, knots. Ain't no brick.
Five 1,000 feet remaining.
Got FedEx over here, not sure where he's going. We'll parallel him. Miami traffic, American 1102 is clear of runway 9. Miami. Alright, let's clean it up.
Miami traffic, Bahama 230 is going to be departing runway right. Miami.
I don't think that guy's talking, or he's on Unicom. One of the two. Miami traffic, American 1102 is crossing runway 30 at Victor. Taxiing to the ramp. Miami.
Approaching 30.
Army traffic, American 2245, landing up runway 08 right, Miami.
I'm in traffic. American 1102 is clear of runway 30 at Victor.
Elevator.
Is that you, the elevator?
Is that you?
No, it's not me, but he did let me know he was on.
You sound like him.
I think we're both Southern.
Army traffic, American 2245, spotting runway 08 right, Miami.
That's it.
Miami traffic, Caribbean 1256,
Cut it
running
in
up
here.
runway 8 right. Miami traffic, Caribbean 1256, departing runway 8 right.
Miami traffic, FedEx 14, taking 08 right for departure. Miami traffic.
Get you B. Delta 53. Nope. Real quick, we did forget to run the after landing, so let's do that real fast. After landing, instruct switches are all flaps are up. Speed brakes down, radar is off. After landing completes. Here's another reason why I love chase plane. Got the nearest gate function. Makes it easy to watch yourself pull into the gate, which I think looks dope. I don't see any kind of parking guidance, so we'll do this. Ski. What the fuck is that jet bridge coming over here? Okay. Never. All right, that's a new one. All right, let's see. Brake set. We'll let them up, shut them down. Damn. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Thought I didn't put it into TARA for takeoff. Alright, shutdown checklist, park and brake, set, fuel pump switches, 1 on. We'll get, actually I'm not, I was going to do ground power, but we're going to do a quick replay. Seatbelt signs are off, window heat off. Probe heat is an auto, anti-ice is off, electric yellow pumps, or electric pumps off. Air conditioning panel is set. Anti-collision lights off, in-start lever is cut off, transponder is in standby, shutdown checklist complete. And we got random gates trying to hook up to us. I guess because we parked next to this, maybe it, I don't know, that's weird. Haven't seen that one yet. Alright, real quick, let's go and disconnect from Vatsim. And let's stop the recording. Let's submit our PIREP on Virtual American. So there's any cool information on here. Some of it's kind of cool. Taxi fuel used, 343 pounds. Part off, 1-2 left. Departure heading deviation was less than negative 0.69. That to me seems like less than 1 degree. Departure centerline deviation 11.66. Takeoff flaps 5. It's kind of cool the stuff this thing can see. Landing flaps 30. Landing speed 137. Landing fuel 9,881 pounds. That don't seem right. Heading 092. And this says landing heading was 85. So I would have been. I mean, I could have been a little catty corner. Landing roll is negative 0.45. It says landing rate of negative 139. Seemed a lot smoother than that. We'll file that. And then pilot's life. Let's see, logbook. That's GSX. I don't think it was even GSX because I never told it to bring the jetway. I think it's just because that was like all the default people or whatever from Microsoft 20. We got 100 on our score with extra points, 80. That's dope. Landing report. Let's see what it gave us on the landing rate. That's even worse. 141. Little floaty. About 1,000, just under 1,000 feet from touchdown point. But all in all, good flight. Nate, if you're still watching, if you have any feedback, I'm more than happy to hear it. Aside from that, we will hit the replay real quick, and then I gotta go eat some pizza with my lady. Come, my lady, come, my lady. Blah, 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 blah. There's no doors open or anything. And I'm going to get rid of my ugly face so that you can thoroughly enjoy. If it's ever going to... There it goes. So y'all can thoroughly enjoy the replay and not see my ugly mug.
$2,500.
Look at that. Sexito. Actually, you know what? We did have a bit of a left quartering headwind, so that's probably why why it gave us a landing heading of 085 on runway heading 092. Awesome, Nick. Glad to hear it.
Too fast.
We are going to shut that bitch up. Maybe not, because I can't find where it's open at.
Approaching 09.
Joey wants to say hi. AJ, yeah, it is.
Unstable. Unstable.
Cool job. For the ride, roll side. I appreciate that, Vaughn. AJ said greasy. It felt greasy. I love how you can put these wing cameras on gimbals, and so you can really see the wing of the airplane kind of moving around like you would if you had like a 360 camera mounted on the window. Little overflare. Rudders are so sensitive. Manual braking. Except a little jolt. That's what she said.
5,000 feet remaining.
I don't know why. I just love watching the turnoff. Especially like when you kill the lights and stuff. That didn't work out super good. Alright, let's
Too fast. Too fast. Unstable. Unstable. Approaching 09. Too fast! Too fast! Unstable! Unstable! Approaching. 0, 9.
Yeah, dude, you should. I think it's a pack.
Too fast!
It's by J Aviation. Yeah, you gotta love the jetway grime around the main cabin door. I mean, it's a good looking livery all the way around. Goodness, man, Chase Plane just makes this replay stuff so much easier. It looks so much better. Hell yeah, look at that little tower view. Tower-ish. There is a tower view. That's it. It's always too far away. We'll give it one shot. And then we'll hit one last one.
Remaining. Too fast! Too fast! Unstable! Unstable! Approaching. 0, 9. Too fast! Too fast!
Ziggy Zaggy.
Caution! Taxiway! Caution! Taxiway! Approaching. 0, 9.
Ooh. Gotta love those effects, baby.
Too fast! Too fast!
Well, guys, I sure hope that y'all enjoyed this episode of Wrong Side Simulations. Fun little casual flight to get back in the saddle. And not sure when the next one's going to be.
0, 9.
But we'll definitely get to it as fast as we can. Maybe tomorrow, maybe, depending on if I can get the yard done pretty quick. It's not super high, so hopefully it won't take too long. I don't have any views on the other damn side of the airplane. There we go. But anyways,
Unstable.
well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I always enjoy hanging out with y'all. Ton of fun. Thank you so much to all the channel members for your constant and continuous support, especially when content is lacking. But hopefully sometime that will change. Things are just crazy right now with the upcoming wedding. But I do have some vacation coming up before and after the wedding, and also before Worldflight, so we'll get some streaming in at that time. But yeah, thank you everyone. If you haven't smashed the like button, please smash it. And as always, be good, or be good at it. Keep it on the wrong side, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya!
feet remaining. Approaching 3-0.